Right. Just wanted to make a quick video. I know I look and feel rubbish. I feel disgusting right now, but I just wanted to share this review quickly. It's the most recent review. I'm not going to say which hotel I'm in for my safety because anyone can see this. But basically, I'm going to just share this review. As I said, I'm not going to say where I am. It's the most recent review, as I once referred to this hotel as "40 towers each a heart out," and that was a few years ago. And it was a massive review, the worst review you could ever give a hotel. As I was looking at other people's reviews as well as my own, there's a manageress called Joanne, and she threatened me and other paying guests because we complained. She threatened us with the police. It does seem to be a thing now. A lot of people are threatening people. Like what happened to me in Greg's a couple of days ago. And I rang head office and they gave me a £10 voucher apology because this woman was claiming to be a mental health nurse. And she's saying I disagreed with her on the mental health services, and as a result of that, I'm sitting there with a cup of tea with two vulnerable men. And just because I disagreed with her, she threatened security on me. She brought security in. A demented woman, totally demented, and she's a mental health nurse, but they don't do anything about children with knives. Welcome to the UK. For those of you who don't know what the UK is like. Anyway, so this is the most recent review of the hotel in January of this year. And the title of the review is Homeless Hotel. We went to the hotel for a break as it looked a very nice hotel online. We paid £266 for 3 nights with breakfast and parking. I booked in for car parking on initial booking. When I arrived, there was a foreign broken English-speaking lady as we went in one afternoon. Then leaving a few hours later, she was still on shift that afternoon as we had an inquiry over the homeless. So as I booked through booking.com, I rang booking.com, but surprised it was the reception lady on the hotel. So they must have a direct line to hotel and pay fees to use it. So there's a con in itself when they say they didn't know about car parking. So I arrived later, but food was stopping at 8 p.m. So I ordered fish and chips with peas. The chips were white, uncooked and cold, as there were the peas at $7.95 for 3 portions. No one cared. I will try attach photos. Cigarette butts all over main entrance and homeless people all over hotel. One coming in informing us he had been charged with assaulting 2 girls. Kids staying here, hotel, wake up, capitals. Capitals. I would say there was at least 10 homeless people. Yes, I get it's cold, but surely we should be informed so we can make a rational decision on both family safety, children's safety, and if we can then decide if we want to spend New Year's Eve break with the homeless. I first twigged when a woman in the toilet had greasy long hair, combing it with lots of free hotel samples on worktop. And when I asked her if she was okay, she states, "Yes, what, so you think I'm homeless?" Then there was a few sitting around and in the bar and lounge, able to afford drinks like us. Bet Boris Johnson won't go there. Having said this, hotels have to survive, and Boris has given them no option probably. If you're lonely, don't go here. You might think you have met someone and end up with more than you bargained for. Well, I should know because I went to a night this poor man's who's lost his business. He's living in a trucked mobile home, and he'll be coming here for cups of tea, but he's worked in the kind of places I'm keeping away from for my safety. He had a cleaning job, and I didn't realise what Eastbourne was like till I actually saw the underbelly. And he said a woman burnt down the accommodation. She had mental issues, and she used to take the mop from him. So this is a homeless guest here. He was a cleaner in one of these places I'm trying to keep away from. Anyway, I found the manager, however, honest when asked about these things, and appeared hardworking, and the girls in dining area very pleasant with good choices and selections of both hot and cold food. However, the barman seemed to have a lack of respect and pretty much a who gives a crap attitude, not wiping worktops after customers had gone, etc., or caring that our food was not cooked and cold. Cigarette butts all over front entrances really lives up to some of the above. That does annoy me I get so angry when people smoke, because when people smoke in bus shelters, it's meant to be £100 fine, in the same way that leaving dog feces is meant to be £100 fine. Really annoys me when people smoke outside an entrance, because it's a shelter. It's still considered, if it's got a roof and sides, it's the same way I get annoyed about cycling on pavements. And there's a 3-year-old in the Herald. The 3-year-old got hit by a hit and run cyclist, and it says no cycling, but people are still zooming past on the pavements, and they're not meant to. Highway code. But PCSO, there's no law and order here. Cigarette butts all over front entrance really lives up to some of the above. Room was dated, not clean for 3 days during our stay, but obviously they're running on short staff, so didn't mind that. Cleaning in communal areas is very important and a big germ spreader. I've just read reviews over car parking, and honestly, if a bill comes over this, I'll take this further, as no mention of £8 came in on booking.com, especially as booking.com has a direct line to the above hotel. Won't go back again for sure. Anyway, there we go. So the point I'm making here is there are loads of reviews that give the poor 1-star rating. The staff look tearful when you're talking to them, just pretty much like everyone that I've had to deal with, and these order followers with their mouth masks on, because, they're brainwashed by the propaganda, and they're just totally, if you're in the place that I am in, you will see what's really going on. People looking tearful, people following orders, they're under the thumb. Nobody's got a pair of balls. Grow a pair, man. It's just, I've never known anything like it. I've never, even on the TV, there were police at the property yesterday, the council accommodation that I'm staying away from for my safety. If you've seen my other videos, you'll see I've had my bedroom window smashed. I've been too ill to function. I don't have a smartphone or anything like that. Yet these nutcases, I've recorded the stuff. Sergeant Simmons told me to purchase a dictaphone. I don't go around with a smartphone because I don't have one, going around, oh, I'm filming you. These people are demented. The cleaners one of them threatened to punch me because I told her that someone had put human feces in the bin, which is an environmental hazard. There are pathologically sick psychopaths. I'll say it again. Look up the Tavistock Institute of Human Relations in the Committee of 300. The trauma is used to control the masses, and you get a broken society. There's no family unit. There's no father. Ask me, because I know all about it. And that's why they're trying to shut me down. Thank you, Caroline Stevens. You sounded like a nice lady. You talked me out of suicide. I apologise for sharing that live stream, but hello, you knew what was happening to me, and then you threatened me. I've asked a lawyer if it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to share Facebook messages. Sergeant Simmons told me to record a tenant, well, antisocial behaviour at the property. Let me tell you, temporary accommodation, supported living, the psychiatric unit, and now private hotels are all the same for all homeless people. There are foreigners here, there are mothers and babies, there are criminals, anyone who's had their home taken from them. And I'm speaking the truth. And they don't like it. They don't like it. Yes, okay. I'll play it again for you.
Because I'll swear down, I will come up there and I'll bet you senseless. Dirty little bitch. I'll bet your Dory. Briney, I'm not fucking joking. I'm not fucking joking.
This was a woman on a criminal tag, police protected, who claims she knows people on the inside, the police, certain people who can protect her. Insiders, these politicians, these
Please.
They're criminals. They're afraid of me because I'm telling the truth.
I'm fed up with this. I've just been on the phone to 101 and gone into the bathroom, and the woman next door to me has threatened to beat me up.
Then 3 hours later, the investigating officer, for her offences, arrested me on a fraud. And he's the one who burst in here when I was, I'd been crying and suicidal, and they were hoping that they could find a way. Caroline Stevens, you said that they were meant to have a written warrant to enter here. The staff said they don't. Are you doing an Andy Devine? Because Andy Devine said I needed paperwork. Of course I needed court paperwork. There was nothing official for what was done to me. When I was in the Citrus Hotel, when I'd been for hours on the phone to the local government ombudsman, a social worker, and Caroline Ansell MP, I've got the emails. Would you like me to read you the email? No, I can't be bothered. I'm keeping this short. I keep repeating myself, but no one listens. But that was a hotel that had been in the Herald. I've been in the Herald twice. A fraud that I'm trying to sue libel for when I was reported missing. Anyway, if you haven't listened. But anyway, here's my apology from Greg's, the bakery. This is what happens when you get a smear campaign. Here you go, Greg's. Greg's. Ah, you can't see it. Ah, you can't see it. Greg's the bakery. Ah, you can't see. That's my code as an apology for the nutter claiming to be she's a regular in Greg's. Apparently her name is Jean. Yeah. Be warned, next time you go to Greg's the bakery, a woman with red hair, if you disagree with her, if you have your tea anywhere near her coat, just anywhere near her, be warned. If she starts talking to you, be warned. If you disagree with her, she will call the security on you. Which, funnily enough, that's what my partner did in his flat. Oh well, and she sat at the back like a child with looks like a bulldog chewing a wasp. But you're going to end up very, very, very lonely if you keep doing that. Anyway, I've got better things to do now. But anyway, so this about 5 years ago, this hotel was owned by Britannia Hotels. There was a lovely sauna and steam room with you know, that special lighting to make you relax. I love saunas and steam rooms. They got rid of that. Sorry. What I meant to say was Britannia took over. This is now a Britannia hotel. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've just given it away. I think I've just given it away where I am in this hotel. Oh, sorry, I've just got to edit. I've got to edit. I wasn't thinking what I was doing. But anyway, no. But it was a nice hotel a few years ago. But they made city rooms and would charge £100 a night for them. This is 35 quid a night, and it's big, and it's got a hall there. Fairly big, I mean, you know, for a hotel room, I mean. But the city rooms are like box rooms with no windows. And during airborne, they'd charge £100 a night. You couldn't breathe in there. Health and safety, the council, they get paid like, was it 35 grand a year just to go around saying, make sure you put bars, do something to the windows, the lovely Victorian windows that used to be able to open like that. You can now only open like that. And when I was in supported accommodation, the social worker landlord who said you knew too much. And I realise now, looking back, he gaslit my mother. There's a lot of gaslighting because he made out that I was complaining about him and ruining his business, which is exactly what the A&A contractors did at the property I'm keeping away from my safety. And all these very vulnerable, paranoid people that are part of this Andy Devine cult that I don't even know, to do with Caroline Stevens, all these protagonists like an Angela Power Disney, they're all at it fighting like cats and dogs. And I don't even know these. I've had no contact with these, you know, no real contact with these people. I'm just putting stuff out there. But basically, they're like, you know, behind the scenes, they're saying, oh, they're doing the same thing, saying, oh, they're ringing up the company, it would appear, and saying, oh, she's making this video and she's damaging your reputation. No, when what's it hits the fan, you're going to get covered in it because, you know, I'm here for my safety. And today I've got appointment with Juliet and she's a passerby in the street. So I've got credibility on my side. And there are people at, yes, I know, I found out for myself. Thank you. Hang on a minute, Spaff. Are you a troll? Because there was a Susie Q troll person who used the word spaff, not being funny, but they were like, oh, don't go around spaffing about all this and that. And I'm sorry, but the name Arthur Spaff is a little bit, see, I'm not stupid. You're right, Andy Devine, I'm not stupid. Keep away from Andy Devine, he's poison. Yeah, you people have got, you shills, I know what's going on now. Now that I've had space, I know. And I've been warned that you have these troll accounts and whatnot. Arthur Spaff, do you think I'm stupid? Do you really think I'm that stupid? I'm not. I'm ill and bereaved. I'm not deluded like your cult followers. I'm speaking the truth. If you are genuine, which I... Arthur Spaff, you're the one who commented on my video saying, no, you commented when I had my bedroom window smashed, you commented and you said, why is the glass on the outside? I said, I've just seen it recently because I'm now go backstepping. And you said, there's glass on the outside because it's double glazed. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but Spaff, I just had Angela Power Disney turn on me And then I got this troll comment from Susie Q attacking me. So, oh, you don't like me, but you're blocking. You're paranoid. I don't know any of you. Like you just target people. You're in your own little world of. It's funny actually. It's very amusing. Because as Andy Devine said, in one of his live streams, he actually said, there will be people out there who will actually enjoy people killing themselves. Yes, psychopaths. They work in the psychiatric unit. I've seen a lot. I've seen an awful lot. And this Susie Q, she said that she used the word spaff. Stop spaffing stuff. And this was Angela Power Disney. I've blocked Angela Power Disney, yet she's still been able to comment on my last video. So Caroline Stevens said she's got several accounts. You lot are meant to be Christians. Anyway, I'm done now. So was there anything else I wanted to say? I'm waking up now. I'm really waking up. Haven't had much sleep. It's 7:40 in the morning. Yeah, I showed you the phone. Yeah, so these police officers don't really have much manhood, do they? And these women and I don't know. Anyway, I'm done now, so I'm going to leave this. Okay, well, sorry if I'm wrong, but time will tell. So there we go.